So we're at our project on Footbridge. Today is March 14th, Thursday. We just came to check on the property. They just finished all the paint. The only thing that hasn't been done yet is some of the trim work, which is still coming in, and also staining of the wood railings going up. But he did go ahead and sand those down so they're ready to accept a stain. He's just trying to match the ceiling right now, and then he will go ahead and apply a coat of stain on here. This is one of the areas that Becky and I had discussed before about taking out and doing a stair down. But right now I just got hit with a supplemental bill for the past guys of about $1,500. And we also were told that the decks are not salvageable in the back. So we have to rip them out and rebuild them. So that is, I don't even know how much that's gonna affect the budget yet, but it's not gonna be good. So we need to cut some things out. So this is gonna be one of the things that we're gonna cut out is the stairs coming down. I do need to figure out what to do on the railing because we need it just to spice it up a bit. So either paint or having new rails fabricated. That might be something to bring a little decoration to it. I just have to figure out the cost of that. So we're standing on the decks right now. This is what I was talking to the contractors about this morning who are working on the dry rot. This up here used to be the balcony to the master. As you can tell, they're pretty rotted out. So we have two options. Either we take them out fully and go all the way back into the house because these are cantilevered in. That would mean that we would have to rip open the drywall that we just did, repaint. It's just a much costlier way to do it, or we can bring some piers down and support the load from the front. So the front load is a better alternative for us. It is already included in our budget for that. So that's what we're gonna do rather than going all the way back in. I don't think it'll affect it aesthetic wise. So we're also gonna have to replace these decks anyways. So we'll be able to get down to the footings properly and then replace the deck on top of it. So that is it for today. We did have that increase in budget of about $1,500. So now we're sitting at about $90,000. We're still on track for an first week of April hitting the market. So hopefully nothing goes wrong from here to then and we stay on track and budget. So we'll see you next week.